Hello, this is Rocky Marciano. When I was heavyweight champion of the world, they called me the Brockton Blockbuster. You find out why.
Welcome to the Rocky Marciano Archives, a channel dedicated to the life and career of the immortal champion. In this short upload, we hear from former Marciano opponent, the late, great Tiger Ted Lowry. The remarkable Tiger, who passed in 2010, is the only man to twice go the distance with the crushing machine that was Rocky. In their first meeting, there's a strong argument that he actually won. Let's listen to his recollections. We hope you get something out of this.
Well, I can tell you that it was a good fight, and he was well conditioned, but he fought me in a crouch, and my idea of fighting person in the crouch is right uppercuts, and that's what I thought. He fought in the crouch, and I kept hitting him with right uppercuts, and it was amazing. I've knocked people out with that punch, and he just kept coming back. He swung wild punches, but he just kept coming. He was he was a well-conditioned fighter, yeah. And actually, I thought that they were bringing him along. I thought they were picking the fights for him, I really did, because he had won 20 fights then. And when he fought me, and they were all knockouts. Every one of them was a knockout, So I thought they were picking fights for him, But I was really surprised when I got in there. I found out that he really could punch, because he hit me on my arm one time, and almost numbed my arm, When I fought Rocky, he'd only had 20 fights. And at that time, I had 67 fights, So actually, he really didn't belong in the same ring with me if you figure that, according to the amount of fights he had. I had no idea that I was going to get a second bout with him. And I wasn't in the best of condition. I'm not making no excuses, don't get me wrong. But if I had known that I was going to fight him again, I would have trained for it. And I think the outcome would have been a lot different, They took me by surprise when they made the match. In other words, what I did was I substituted for another fighter. That's what happened. That's why I didn't know I was going to fight him. I hate to say it, but it's true. See, Rocky, as I said, Rocky was tough and well-conditioned. But he used to swing punches from way out here. And smart fighters, you got no business hitting anybody with a punch from way out there, And Archie was smart. Ezzy Childs was smart. And Jersey Joe Walker, he was smart. They don't get hit with no punches like that, But of course, they were on their way out at the time then, when he fought them. But I'm not taking anything away from Rocky. I mean, because he was good, he stayed in there, and he took whatever they gave him, whatever he got, he took them, We were very friendly, He was a nice kid, And I say kid because I was older than he was, But we got along well, yeah. It makes me feel like my time was worth it, that all the time that I spent 15 years fighting, and if it hadn't been for Rocky, nobody would have ever known me, So naturally, I felt good about him, and now more so now because of him, I'm well known,
Thank you for listening. Until the next time, we will see you down the road.
If you like this content, then hit the subscribe button. To really support this channel, consider joining for just over $1 a month and unlock ad-free members-only content. Every member will play a key part in revealing the real Rocky.
As soon as the bell rang, it was a completely different person going out there, and I couldn't explain it except I just enjoyed combat. I just enjoyed the sport that I had learned so well, and I had practiced so much that when the bell rang, I did a job. I could concentrate on the opponent. The fight itself was strictly to prove myself as a fighter. I had to prove that I was a better man.